Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading Stuff.go on all your devices today. She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. She found Sotyktu, a once-daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. For the chance at clear or almost clear skin, the perfect feeling of finding your back is back. For finding psoriasis, can't deny the splendor of these bags.
Hey, TJ, Corey Mono, and Jonathan Jackson. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, TJ, Corey Mono.
It's really taken its toll, like the wrinkles, lackluster hair. I'm just not moving like I used to.
I hear you, Sarah. And that's exactly why BioTrust combines two anti-aging superheroes and Ageless Multi-Collagen Plus Turmeric to help fight physical signs of aging.
Anti-aging superheroes?
Collagen, the glue that holds us together, diminishes with
Fur.
age. It offers 5 of the most researched types for your skin, hair,
That looks
neck,
so stupid.
and even gut.
There are different types?
It's true, many products only offer 1 or 2, which can limit the benefits. But with BioTrust, you get full body support.
And turmeric.
Used for centuries.
Hey,
Oh.
there's Chuck.
Cold out here.
Oh, yeah, you're out walking.
Yeah.
It could get chilly willy, that's for sure.
It's brisk. Looks pretty though.
Yes, she does. Looks like a nice day. We got sunshine here too, but it's still only 30 degrees.
I think it's 33 or 4. It's right above freezing. I got both vehicles cleaned up today.
Here
So
comes Dominic.
time is it now in Australia?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yep.
All right.
Done
So
that all.
Timmy ought to be waking up again soon from his drunken
Yeah.
slumbers.
Yeah. Tim's 1 hour behind because
1
they
hour
don't
behind
get
you?
daylight saving. So
Oh,
it's 8.
oh,
8 in
yeah.
Queensland.
He needs another hour or two. He was pretty sauced up, so
Yeah, I saw that.
he must desauce.
Hmm. Yeah.
I flip it around. It's just weird. There we go.
Mia's like having a woman in the house again. Do
Yeah.
this, do that, move this, move that. Give me some more. I want some more of this.
Yeah.
Now your kitty cats are probably the same way, aren't they, Dominic?
Yeah, exactly. That's why sometimes I have to leave the house because they get overpowering.
She moves really fast to stay off camera. You're just trying to stay off camera. Well, whatever.
Hello, Jonathan Jackson, TJ, Corey. Yeah,
Hail, the gang's all here.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm sweating and freezing at the same time.
Yeah. Done that before.
Dom, what's your backdrop?
Melbourne, the Yarra
Melbourne.
River.
Pretty. Who took the
The
picture?
Princess Bridge there. 101 Collins, and Flinders Street Station there. Sort of clock tower sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a good looking place there.
Mm,
Who took the
it is.
picture? You take that?
Yeah, I did.
Seriously?
Yes.
Good
Very
job.
nice.
Angle, yeah,
Yeah.
once you get your angle, you've got to be on the other side. You've got to be on the southern side of the Yarra River in South Bank. And if you can time it properly, you just got to work yourself out, and then you just take the photo.
That's nice.
Hey,
thought you were
Jonathan,
taking
how's it going?
I thought you were taking the piss out of me when you said that, but that's a really good shot.
That one there is the Arbory. It's sort of like a waterfront bar.
What is the tower in the background? Is that a cathedral or something? Or
No, it's actually the Flinders Street Station,
okay, so it's a
train station.
train station. Okay.
Yeah, because that runs pretty much a whole block. You've got that small bridge there that turns into Flinders Street, which is one of the main thoroughfares through Melbourne.
What's the population there?
Uh, 5.5, 6 million.
That's what I thought. It's
And
pretty
then-
industrialized, isn't it?
Yeah, and then once you go out further past the metropolitan area and the rural and regional areas, it's about another 2 million. So it's about 8 million in all up. The whole of Victoria.
What is Melbourne known for? What is their main industry? What is their
Sport.
sports?
Melbourne is sport. Melbourne is the sporting capital of Australia and pretty much the world.
But they must work somewhere.
We're known for our culture. We're known for our coffee, the coffee production. We're known for, as I said, we're known for sport. We're known for tourism. What else?
So you must have a lot of hotels there then, huh?
Yep. And they're going up at a huge rate.
I think it was wait, the
Inner city
Australian,
living is also going up.
there was an Australian women's swimwear company called Wicked Weasel back in the 90s.
They're still going.
Damn, those are some good pictures on their site.
Yeah, if you follow them on Instagram, they're still going.
I am not.
Right back Mia wants to go out, I think.
No worries.
I always
Yeah, we've
always
got-
enjoyed looking at their models.
Yeah, we've got further out, and this is probably an hour and a half drive. We've got Bells Beach, where international surfing championships are held. I can't think of the name of the beach now, but yeah, we've got as you go down the surf coast, which is the southwestern side of Victoria, you get all the way down to Geelong, which is the main satellite city. It's pretty much the biggest city outside of the metropolitan area. We've got Geelong, we've got Anglesey, we've got Lorne, we've got the Great Ocean Road, which is the most beautiful road in Australia. I could just keep going here. Yes, you're here, Justin. Hello.
So
What's up?
I'm
He's
just
awake.
eating some dinner.
Did you have a bit of a nap between getting off Laura and coming on here?
Oh, a little bit. Dude, all this medication is just fucking making me drowsy.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I think I was on one similar when I had my kidney stone.
Is he still dealing with that? Do you know, Dominic?
You can,
No.
you still got him, Justin?
Oh, there he is, Justin.
Yeah, I'm still on medication for that because they don't want me to get like an infection and stuff.
You haven't had any reoccurrences or anything?
No, not really, but
Second or a third one. Because I went I went to a third one, and then I had a big dump, and I haven't had one since.
What's up, TJ, Corey, Jonathan?
Well, you got some bright lights behind you there, Chuck. What is that?
I think he's outside.
He's froze.
Looks like he's walking into a building or something.
Yeah.
He's frozen.
Yeah. Move towards the light.
Where's Tim, Mr. Tim?
Oh,
He's gone.
Yep.
He disappeared.
I
Oh,
know
this-
Tim wasn't in Laura's chat at all, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
He's asleep, I'd say. Because he was pretty sourced. So I went back and watched a little bit of Paul's last stream, and he seemed a bit sourced in that.
Well, was he on Paul's this morning?
It was on Paul's, yeah.
Oh,
That's what, 5 or 6 hours ago.
Mommy. What, baby?
I'll tell you what.
What?
You can find it.
yeah, me too. Was up really late then.
Mm.
Hi.
It'd be easily midnight his time. So usually what, 1 a.m. when Paul
Around
does
there.
his morning stream.
Mia's being stubborn. She's staying out. Ugh. She'll come back here pretty soon.
Would have been easily 2 a.m. by the time Tim got to sleep. Easily.
What's good with you, Jonathan? Anything new? Justin, what have you been up to today?
Just hanging out on Laura's, working on some stuff. All right.
Was David
a
on
nap
with
a little
Laura
early.
or no? Just in the background.
No, he was on for a while.
Okay. How's he doing?
He seemed to be doing all right. So
Good.
Sounds fine. Yeah.
That's
he was
good.
getting a little drain there at the end, but seemed to make it through the whole stream all right. That's a good cover for it.
So are you and Tim going on tonight or?
No.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. That was the last night.
Yeah, but you used to always do Saturday.
Yeah, well, we moved to Friday.
I might be doing a Dominic, I'm probably gonna make you the second co-host on my channel since I can do two.
Yeah, okay.
Because you're about the most consistent one besides Tim, so
Hmm.
I'll just make you the second
Did I
co-host
know-
just in case.
Yeah,
That way I have at least two people with the co-host abilities.
yeah, just in case someone doesn't
Yeah.
show up. Issues.
I might as well
happen.
fill the spot just to have it.
What
Yeah.
what are you using for a platform?
Eve bucks.
Okay.
Even, yeah.
We can only have two, you can have four if you got the $50 plan.
Hmm. Oh, coffee.
David tried to help me today to get Care Refresh on my Air 2S, the one I bought,
How's that going?
and it wouldn't take it.
Well, did you buy a used?
It's a brand new replacement one. It didn't recognize the
Well, did you call him on the phone though and try to do it?
Yeah, I was on hold for 2 or 3 hours and I hung up because what David said is probably Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That is true, the Chinese New Year, yeah.
right. Yeah, I'm not an evening coffee drinker either, TJ. Something I can't do. Well,
TJ's not working, is he?
I don't know,
No,
he just in the chat there.
No, he was
Yeah.
waiting on his hard drive to get there earlier. He bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So he was working on trying to get all his shit and his memory cards moved over
Yeah,
to it.
cleaning out, moving.
Yeah, I saw he put in the chat something about working on his SD cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, so TJ had this whole thing going where he would fill up an SD card with just whatever footage he got, and then he would just buy another card. Like he wasn't deleting them or formatting them.
Oh,
So he's one of those ones that
G'day.
likes to save every bit.
Chuck is back.
Had to switch over.
Well, good. So he's now got a hard drive, does he?
Yeah, it's a 2 terabyte external, so he's just trying to get all his memory card footage on there.
Dumped over.
Yeah, so he was like, so I can stop buying memory cards. I was like, you don't delete the footage on there? He's like, no, I just fill it up and then buy a new one.
That's actually not a bad
Well, you
way.
don't know-
That's
you
not a
don't know
bad
what
way.
you might need.
It's not a bad way to do it. It's good to keep them. You keep those as a backup, and then also have it on others. You need things in two places. Trust me, from
Yeah.
someone who's lost a lot of shit. That
Always have a backup. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good.
Get to it, Teach.
Yeah, get to it.
Yeah. Don't let what happened to me happen to you.
Mm.
We got a 2 terabyte Toshiba for $74. I feel like I
Throw
could
it
have found
out.
him a better deal.
Throw it out. Say Toshiba.
Yeah.
Throw it out.
Well, I'm saying I
Yeah.
could have.
I'm not kidding. I had two 6 terabyte Toshibas, brand effing new. Well, one was a year old, the other one was brand new, and they both went tits up, and I lost everything, and there's no bringing it back, and I will never, ever, ever buy Toshiba again. So maybe it's just me, bad luck, but I ain't buying fucking Toshiba ever again. Hear that, Toshiba? So there, not Chuck approved.
I'm just saying, I feel like I could have found him a better deal than $74.
So Tej, you might want to keep your stuff in two places for a while. Don't trust that Toshiba drive. It might let you down.
I always go with Western Digital or Seagate.
Yeah, me too. Well, I got a really good deal on the Toshiba drives were a good deal, but sometimes I guess you get what you pay for.
I mean, I've never had an issue with Toshiba, but I've never really bought Toshiba. I've always ended up
Hold
just
on.
buying Seagate or.
Hold on. Not right. She's right.
Yeah, like I said, I've always ever just bought Seagate or Western Digital, so I don't
Right.
really have a history with Toshiba to say they're bad.
No, I just have the two, and they were the same model, so maybe that model was a problem or something. But holy crap, man! Talk about devastation when all your stuff is gone. Gone. Why is my color so shit? What is going on here?
I mean, that
That's
could have been
worse.
it too, because I mean, Samsung, they've had issues with certain drives and stuff before too.
Yeah,
They had an issue with their M.2s there for a while.
something ain't right. I'll be right back. This is goofy. What the? Get a cleaning cloth or something.
Yeah, no problem, Dusty. I was actually on Laura's live when you went live, so I jumped over there for a few minutes to say hi to you. I was on her panel and I saw you went live.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Dusty.
You don't remember me saying that on Laura's live stream?
I heard that, but you didn't say East Coast Sills or Dusty. You just said, oh, there's just someone gone live.
Oh, I could have swore I said Dusty was live.
Yeah,
I might have
Marie,
missed it too.
Marie,
might have missed
finally,
it.
it's the sunshine here.
Early in the morning for me.
Oh, he's got a really nice looking dog though, I'll tell you what.
I've seen
A
it.
German Shepherd. I didn't know he had that.
Yeah,
I
I
love
saw
German
his,
Shepherds.
saw it on the last time he went for a walk on a beach.
Those are my favorite dogs, man, German Shepherds.
Otherwise known as Alsatians.
I love that one video that went viral on YouTube of the German Shepherd, and it was like, when your German Shepherd forgets
all
he's a
better.
German Shepherd for a minute.
That's better. Now Lori will probably be out. She'll up. Yeah, that's better. Sorry. Sorry. Had to make some adjustments. Yeah, it's better. Alrighty then. Oh wow, it's 5:20 already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
What are you guys doing for dinner tonight, Chuck?
Remember I went fishing for salmon at the grocery store?
Yeah.
That's what's
So what
That's
do
what's
you
for
have?
dinner.
What do you have that with? Roasted tomatoes or baked potatoes or what?
asparagus and probably a baked potato. Why?
Asparagus is freaking
Hold on.
delicious. It's one of my favorite.
I'm
That's-
not blue. You're smoking crack. Go fix your computer, Lori. I don't. She says I look blue. Do I look blue?
Not to me, you don't.
No.
See? I'm not feeling blue either.
Here, watch this.
Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to defend yourself if your mom ever comes swinging at you with a sandal. This right here is my brother. He's going to be playing my mom. So let's say you did something wrong, right? And she swings at you. Pop! Now you have wrist control. What you want to do now is move the trajectory of the sandal away from your face and then pivot inward. From here, you can either break her arm. What I like to do is turn it around. Pop! Now she's disarmed and you have full control. Hey! Show me. Okay, guys. This is my actual
scares
mom.
me,
Let's
scares
do this
me.
one more time.
That's his aunt.
Sneeze at you, right? Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to
Got it.
Down you go.
Alex.
Take that.
Yeah, bitch.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
His face when she walked in, he was like, "Uh-oh."
She put him down.
Shit, man. He's down.
That's funny. I'm gonna check on me again. She's being real obstinate tonight about coming in. And it's only 30 degrees out.
They're looking for.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
maybe that's like.
Come on. Hey, come on. Hurry up, Mia. Get over here. Yeah, get over here. Come on. Mia. Come on.
Oh, this was the short I was talking about, Dominic. When a
Mhm.
German Shepherd forgets he's a German Shepherd. Watch. Uh, yeah, she did,
whacked the
John.
kid.
She whacked the shit out of him.
I agree. She clobbered the guy. Let's see.
Up, Lord.
Guess I have some promotion work to do.
All right. We'll see you later, Chuck.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Bye-bye. How about Laura?
So, TJ, did you get some of that figured out already, or what? I got 4 terabytes on my computer, Dusty. I think I got. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, here we go. This is what I got on mine. One of them doesn't have anything on it.
What's that?
And then this one has a complete backup of my computer, the operating system, everything. That one's a little full, but still has 538. And then I try to keep my C drive as empty as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, this here, I kind of have it set up kind of like a NAS system where you can. So once a
Mhm.
week, my computer backs up everything that it hasn't, that's been put on the computer within the last week. It will automatically back it up every week. Two of those drives are external. I have them in little sleeves that are on the side of my tower, and they slide into
Randy?
little sleeves. What's up, Randy?
What's up?
I can help you. If not, if there's a question I can't help you with, there's plenty of people I can get the answers from. What the hell coin is this? I don't even know what the hell that is. Indian? Rupee? Um, see here too. So this website here, Dusty, is the same one that I gave to Cool Cat. You can go on
Mhm.
there. Oh shit, I'm under Sarah's account still. Fucking A. Yeah,
Oops.
I always forget. I always forget to switch it back. Um, that website there, though, you can go on there and it will make sure all your parts are compatible, and then it'll tell you what power supply you need to go with once you pick all your parts.
Oops.
So it makes it real simple for somebody. Like if you're really not sure what parts will be compatible or what you need, it will let you know all that. Makes it super simple. But you just go on there and go to new build, and then it will have every individual part that you would need for a computer, and you just go pick, and it will find your best price for that part. And then on the side, it will give you the wattages of what all those parts are going to use, and then it'll tell you which power supply, what size power supply to pick. You need like a 500 or 750.
It's been years since I've built one.
Well, those
Probably-
sites make it, like I said, they make it super easy, especially if you
Yeah.
don't know what to buy exactly. It will let you know that it's compatible, it will work good together,
Mm.
and all that. Makes it super simple for people if they want to go
Yeah.
out and build their own PC.
Well, I think it'd be about 12 years since I've built one. So there's a lot of things different, I reckon.
I mean, I'm not an expert by any means. I've learned a lot over the last year and a half from David and
Yeah.
Sean, and I've done my own
I
stuff.
used to be one, but no longer.
But
I'm way out of. I'm
well, if
way
it's a
out of touch.
question I don't know, I'll get a hold of one of them and ask them,
Mm.
just to verify, so I don't give wrong information to people. But
Okay.
Randy there.
I got Mia in and I had to blow off all the peanut shells off the driveway down to the street. I can't train those damn squirrels to pick up after themselves. They're kind of like kids.
Mm.
And that will happen.
Because when you tell an old person to pick up their nuts, they'll grab their crotch and lift it up. But the peanuts, the squirrels don't know what you're talking about.
Right, exactly, Dusty. Yeah, you can't just pick a bunch of random ass parts and put them in together.
Exactly.
You have to make sure they're compatible because, certain CPUs won't work with certain motherboards, and then you got to make sure you have the right RAM for the type of motherboard you're buying, DDR4, DDR5, all that.
Mm.
Let's see. Right now, I wonder. I need to pull up a weather map because didn't Captain Joe say it was supposed to be bad storms down there for Mardi Gras night?
What I thought he said, yeah.
Let's take a look.
There we go. Buy his
Yeah.
random parts, huh?
There's New Orleans. I'll show you guys. Not looking good. There's New Orleans right there.
Okay.
Looks promising.
Yeah.
Mm.
Looks like it's gonna be a washout for tonight.
Yeah, you
There's
can get used. Oh, go ahead.
right there, that is 8 o'clock. I don't know if that's coming your way or, oh, might be.
Depends on which
Might
way
just-
direction it goes.
It might just sideswipe.
Yeah, it looks like it's going more north.
Yeah.
Yep, I would say it is.
I mean, you can buy parts off of Facebook. You just got to be careful, especially if you're
Mm.
somebody who doesn't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, graphics cards, you got to be kind of careful with because so many people were selling really used ones that were heavily used in mining operations for Bitcoin and shit.
Mm.
So there was a lot of nasty ones that got put on the market. My boss feeds the squirrels and the bluebirds in his backyard with peanuts. I think that's ad props trying to come in.
Yeah, that's Randy.
Yep.
Yeah. We got him.
My boss, you there?
Got him.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold
Hey,
on.
Randy.
I gotta fix my
All right.
audio. Hold on.
Okay.
He's got YouTube playing.
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man. I want to build, but I have no clue on. I've never built a PC in my life.
I would say, I mean, if you're really up to it, do it. But if not, I mean, you can buy a pretty decent pre-builds out there that are already put together for.
Well, I'm pretty
I mean, it's
good.
a-
I'm pretty good with my hands and stuff. Like, I can, I can solder a little bit, but that don't really include soldering.
I mean, it's all whether you want to take that on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Plug and
the
play.
only issue I had when I moved, so I bought a pre-built, but then I added a bunch of stuff to it, and I actually moved it over to a new case. So I had literally had to strip it all out and rebuild it. The hardest part I had was just figuring out where some of the wires went when I reran
Yeah.
when I ran the new cable harness that came with the PC.
Hmm.
And that's where Sean helped me with. But as far as all the parts, putting all those in, I did everything on my own.
Right.
So
I'm trying to turn my camera on, but it's not letting me. Saying choose another webcam.
Are you using your laptop video?
No, I'm using a alternative webcam.
okay, if you go down to the little arrow down there where it says stop video, go to video settings, and then you should be able to choose your camera. If you have multiple cameras, you probably got a list of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it and it's saying cannot start video. Failed to start video camera. Please.
Is it a
choose-
camera you plugged in?
Yeah.
Try unplugging it and plugging it back in and see if sometimes that fixes that.
Sometimes when we ask you to put the video on, that might work as well.
Yeah, sometimes the software doesn't register the camera. I've had that happen before. There you go.
Oh, good to see.
Yeah, what's like the first thing you're gonna get if you build your PC? Like get your housing first and then all your other graphics
I would
cards.
say the internals first because then that's going to determine what size case you need. You
That
know what I'm
makes-
saying?
Yeah.
Because if you
And then
buy a
that just
small
runs
case and
power
then you
supply.
buy a massive ass graphics card, you're not going to have room for it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, yeah, I'd buy the internals first.
Hey, Justin, can you cover me for a few minutes? I'm gonna run to the store.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
no worries.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we can cover for you.
So like I said, once you go down that list though and you choose the parts, it will make sure that all the parts are compatible.
Mm,
You don't have to worry about that. Plus, it will tell you which power supply, what size power supply
Yeah.
you're going to need. Because it's going to estimate all the wattages and add them all up for you.
All right.
and then you'd probably add a few extra watts in there just for future reference.
Yeah,
don't
you can
wanna be
always do
buying
that.
something. Yeah, you don't want to be buying something, and then when you want to upgrade, you need to buy a new power supply. So if you build the obsolescence in first and build a power supply that is slightly more, you can upgrade into it.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So, it's a little cheaper to build your own PC. But like I said, if you feel like it's going to be too much, there's plenty of really nice pre-builds out there.
Hmm.
So it's really up to what you want to do. But some
Yeah.
people
You
can
can
get a little
also-
overwhelmed with it.
Yeah, you can also look at the ones you've built up against the pre-builts, and if there's no real difference in price, you just get the pre-built. But if it's going to be 10-20% cheaper, then it'd be worth going down that route then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, and the other thing I tell people too is if you go to buy a pre-build, get the one if it like say you have two models that are identical in specs, but the only difference is the RAM. One has 32, one has 16. You're going to notice about a $300 to $500 difference in price just because of that.
Yeah.
But in all reality, you could spend $80 to $100 and upgrade the RAM yourself.
Hmm.
And save yourself $300-$400, So that's something else too. You got to watch out on the pre-builds because they'll jump the price up another $400 just because you decided you wanted an extra 16
Yeah.
gigs.
Yeah, because I want something powerful. I want something at least like 64 gigs of RAM.
You really don't need to go more than that, to be honest with you. 32 to 64 is fine. I mean, most people run 32 is pretty average.
Right.
But 64, I mean, is definitely enough. Do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, my laptop has 32. I think it came stock with 16, and then it has an aftermarket another 16.
But yeah, are you wanting to go AMD or
I think about Intel maybe.
okay? Because
What do
they're
you-
both kind of on par with each other. Honestly, neither one of them is really better than the other, but AMD tends to be slightly cheaper, just
Right.
slightly. But as far as quality, bro, they're both kind of on par with each other at this point. I mean, one of them's really not better than the other. So it's really
Depends
what you
on
want to
really
do.
what you want to do it too. What the application of the PC you want to do, depending if you want to do gaming, video editing.
AMD tends to be a little better for gaming, but like I said, if you really look at the specs of like an i9 versus like a Ryzen 9, you're not going to notice a huge difference in the specs. Like they're very minimal to where really you just got to decide whether you want to spend the extra money because you want an Intel or not. Some people are just Intel people and they're hardcore. That's all they want to buy. Some people don't give a shit. Some people are all Ryzen type people on their CPUs.
Yeah, the
Like
cores
AMD.
I was looking at they were like $400 or $500. I think it was the Gen 14 Gen i9.
i9.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they have a 14? I know they have a 13.
Maybe 14, could be 14 is the latest. Because I know
Yeah,
that
I'm not sure.
in the process of
I haven't looked
upgrading.
into it lately, but how much did you say you would get it for?
It was like 460, something like that.
That's fucking cheap, dude.
Yeah,
I thought that.
They were like 460, and then they had a couple of them that were a little over like 5 something. Let me check the website.
Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like 5.
Got some for 548 for the 14,900K, 16 8 P cores and 16 E cores with integrated graphics. That's
Yeah, I'm looking at that
that's
now.
548.
That's not too bad. It's a good price. Yeah, so it is a 14th gen. Okay. 20 cores, 28 threads.
What's the K number? What does that stand for? Like 13,900K. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know much about computers really. I just got into them.
Oh, so, what were you, sorry, what was your question? Sorry, I was reading something.
What's the K number stand for? Like it says 13,900K.
That means you can overclock it if you want. It's you're able to overclock it, which honestly I wouldn't touch that unless you had somebody that knows what they're doing do it for you. Because that thing's going to be plenty of power for whatever
You
you're
don't
fucking
need to
doing.
overclock these days.
No,
You need
especially
to keep it
something that new.
as cool as possible.
Get down, Tyson.
You need several fans. We'll keep it as cool as possible.
If you're spending that kind of money and you're going that, so you're gonna want to get DDR5 memory. That's the latest.
Now, Tim, it's
like-
Randy. Mad Props Media, Tim. Tim's asking your question.
Oh no,
I
not
didn't have the
American
chat.
Tim Jackson.
I didn't have the chat pulled up.
yeah, that's Randy.
I'll be right back. I gotta check on my kids real quick.
No worries. Yeah.
But yeah, he pretty much just start from his CPU and work his way down on the what he wants.
Usually, yeah. Well, that's how I did it back in the day. But now, after looking at some of the PC builds now, I'm thinking, Jesus, I'm way
Oh
behind.
yeah. I mean, you've seen the pictures of the ones I've shown with the.
I know, and I'm going,
systems and shit.
crikey.
Good God. Yeah.
Now, back in the day, it was only DDR2 and DDR3. Now,
That's
we're
actually
4
what
and
Laura's
5,
computer has. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's 4. Mine has DDR4 in it.
and then 5's the next generation.
I mean, if he's looking to spend that kind of money, you might as well just go top of the line of everything. I mean,
Yeah.
Try and keep it under like 1,500. I don't know if that's possible, but
well, motherboard, you'd probably be looking at anywhere between probably 130 to 250, depending on which one you wanted to go with.
Mm. But at the
Graphics
same
card's
time-
going to be pretty much the CPU and the GPU are going to be your two most expensive things: the
Yeah.
graphics card and your.
But at the same
processor.
time, you want to build in the obsolescence. You want to build for the future rather than building for now. Because if you build for now, as technology goes, every 12 months is like 30 years in every other society. Everything gets old pretty quickly, unfortunately. So you've got to build with the future in mind.
Well,
You don't wanna build
power
too much.
supplies are relatively cheap though too. You can get
Yeah.
like a 750 Corsair for like $80. They're not very expensive. Like I said, your two most expensive things are going to be, because you're going with the latest CPU.
Yeah,
It's going to be your CPU, your processor, and your graphics card are going to be the two.
yeah.
There's
it's
a-
really good.
And I would probably go with the 30 series on your graphics card.
Yeah.
like a 3060.
There's David.
You don't really need to go that far, that much more on that. I mean, that's plenty.
Yeah. 30, 60, 80.
I think that's what my laptop's got in it. A 3060.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think a 3060 would be perfect for a
3060,
system
okay.
like that.
I don't
There
want
he
to do
is.
like I don't want to do a bunch of gaming. Really, I mean I do a little bit of gaming, but nothing intense.
What are you
But I'd
mainly
say
using
you're
it
more
for?
looking at video editing.
Like video editing, stuff like that.
Just
Oh,
copy
yeah,
Justin
dude.
on Fortnite. You'll be fine.
Yeah, if you
Put your
do
mic up, David.
the i9
barely
and the
hear you.
3060 and 64 gigs, that's plenty for editing. You
Perfect.
won't have any issues with that.
It's because
I play lift off the simulator, but nothing real. A little Call of Duty here and there, but nothing really.
Well, those games by today's standards really aren't that intense on a system like that. I mean, you were playing like Tomb Raider, like Cyberpunk, those tend to eat up more resources, or like Flight Simulator.
Yeah,
That would be.
I'd like to do that in the future, but that's expensive to get all the controls and stuff.
No, cause
Those games would run perfect on a system like that. I mean, I could run them on my system just fine. So, and I don't have that high end of a system. I only have a 2060 graphics card. It's a super,
cheap ass.
and I only have a Ryzen 5. So,
You see Dominic's face of that.
Yeah.
Clash of Clans. Dude, pretty much anything can run that game.
Hmm?
So the price he keeps posting. Justin, you're talking too much. Shut up.
Shut up. I will boot your ass out of here. Keep it up.
No, you won't. You're not allowed anywhere near my house. I've had enough of that shit for a week.
Yep.
I mean, that's true, Tim. Your GPU is about the most expensive, but he was wanting to go with the latest CPU, which is the was it the i9 14th gen? And that's about as expensive as a damn graphics card.
Isn't there an i11?
I thought that was next.
No, I think there is an i11.
Not that I know of. Because all the other Intel chips all stopped at 12th gen. The i9 was the only one that went past 12th gen. They went to a 13 and now apparently a 14. So, because like I could go get a like a Ryzen 7 for $200-300, probably cheaper than that, right around 200. But
I
if I
only
want
need-
to,
I only need one graphics card.
Yep.
yeah, you don't, you only need one.
All right.
Yeah, you're all right.
But
I know.
Well, like I said, if you're buying the latest CPU, you're going to be spending about as much as on a GPU. It's going to be pretty damn close.
And I am a Ryzen 7000.
I have the Ryzen 5 5600X.
One I've got.
That one's actually tuned really good for gaming.
Hey, Big Bluey. Hello.
what is it?
Oh, no, I got shrink on Bluey's foot, not realised it was Bluey. Did you just shove your head out?
Yeah.
No.
Well, once he picks all his parts on PC Builder, Tim, it will tell him what size power supply he needs to get. But then he can go a little bigger if he wants to, have that extra little bit of power for if he wants to upgrade in the future. But if you go all top of the line now, dude, you ain't gonna have to worry about a computer for at least another 5-6 years.
Yeah, if you build for now, probably 12 months. To
By
2
that
years,
time,
you
well,
don't
by
know
that
what-
time, to be honest, he might get bored with that computer and want to build another one.
Yeah. But at the same time, we don't know what's going to happen in the next 12 months or 2 years.
There's guys out there that switch their cases every 6 months. And cases are really cheap. I mean, that's going to be one of the cheapest parts.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find a decent case anywhere between 70 to 150 bucks. Depending on what kind of style you want and how big it is and all that.
There is an i11, but we're not getting it.
Oh, no.
It's more for military grade.
Oh, yeah. That's the sort of hardware I like, military grade.
Look.
Bit over the top though for playing Fortnite.
Wait.
And then one thing you might have to look at is, do you just want a
I went to
fan
the
cooler
store,
for your
man. I went to
CPU,
the
or do you
store.
want to do water cool?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking about that right now.
Liquid cool is better,
Yeah.
It's better. It's just
but
be a little bit of a pain in the ass
efficient.
installing it.
no.
Yeah.
It's easy to install now. Don't bother with all these. Connect your fucking pipe here and stick it up there and fill it with water and bit of blue resin and a couple of lights and all that. Forget all that. Get on Amazon. You get a cheap ass 140 or 240 fan, 2 fans, water cooler, boom, done.
Bob, your uncle.
Yeah. Get the ready sealed ones because if they break, Amazon are paying for your computer over the 2 years.
Mm.
Now the building part, is that just like
Rub it on your.
plugging everything together, or is there any actual wiring involved?
There
No,
will be some
so
wiring.
when you buy a case, it's going to come with a wiring harness in it.
Yeah.
Right. You
And
may,
You've got to work out the wiring harness.
That's going to be your most difficult thing to do because
That's
if
the
you don't
fun
know where
part.
the wires go,
no. It's not that hard. You
No,
get
not that hard.
it
It's
isn't
just
if you
tedious.
don't. I'm saying if you don't know, if you've never done it before and you have absolutely no idea what you're doing,
if you're listening
he's
to
not gonna
Justin,
know. He's not
it's
going to know
hard,
where to plug
right?
the cables in.
Randy, I can honestly tell you now, your case, it will all come labeled. Right? They come as standard with a little labeling,
Yeah.
you know, hard drive thingy. You'll see it on your motherboard will come with a detailed document. It will tell you where the bits and bats go. And, you know, once you've got a good, I'd say a 750, 850 power supply, that all comes with the cables. Plug it in, done. Your
It's just
biggest hardest part will be to get the computer to actually run Windows. Because it'll always find some way to fucking stress you out.
Yeah.
What I don't never get is when you set up a new computer and you don't connect to the internet, how does Windows know there's always a fucking update?
Exactly.
Where's it getting its internet from?
Yeah.
And why can't I use it?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. I think it's like 200 megabits per second.
You won't have any problems building one.
My uncle is actually a certified Dell technician, so I was thinking about getting him to help.
Oh, no. Don't go down the Dell route. Pre-packed fucking bullshitty, fucking straight out of the dishwasher into the freezer, chuck it in the oven. Bob's your uncle, boom.
Exactly.
I don't know about you, Randy, but I didn't understand a fucking word he just said.
Well,
translate for you.
if you're gonna go down the pre-built route, go down like Stormforce, Cyberpunk, Fierce PC. They're big over here. I'm sure you
I was looking at Alien.
Alien's pretty good.
Yeah.
Try and avoid, if you're going down the stock route, your HP, your Dells and Lenovo's, because they don't want you to upgrade. They want you to buy new.
Yeah, so they're built in obsolescence.
So, and they compact the fucking cases so much. It's like, dude, what is in this? Nothing. Exactly.
That's exactly what Alienware is. They're owned by Dell. Alienware has got
It's an off-brand.
it's Alienware is still decent, but when they got bought out from Dell, they kind of went downhill a little bit. They're not what they were 10, 15 years ago.
There's loads of companies online.
It's a term, TJ. It's a term.
Yeah, but Jonathan, yes, instructions
has an
will come
uncle
with the
called Bob.
products, but that's like, it's not that straightforward. I mean, it's not like putting a model together.
What?
Yeah. What? Like it's not. What? It's not like you putting together an Airfix model. What?
If I could put a computer together, Randy could put a computer together, and Justin could put.
I'm not questioning that. I'm just saying.
And here comes them. Even Tim,
Here comes the
after 1,400 pints, would still be able to put a computer together.
What I'm saying is,
whether it work or not is not matter. But
I just think Randy needs to have somebody there with him when he does
working,
it.
isn't it?
Period and simple. You're talking. You're going to be dicking around with, $1,400 worth of parts.
That's what I'm thinking.
You want to make sure all the
Before you-
cables are plugged in correctly and
before
all that.
you even start, get
Try not
yourself
to bend
an
pins.
anti-static mat.
Yeah.
Don't,
No, just
don't start whacking it on the carpet, rubbing your knees and touching the circuit boards, because you might as well just kiss it goodbye.
I think Randy would understand 3 points of contact, right, Randy? There you go.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
The look on his face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
All I'm saying is if you decide to go down the build your own route, just make sure
It's
you do
easier.
have somebody there that can help
I'm
you
not
and
going
make
to.
sure it's plugged in, everything's plugged in correctly and all that.
I'm not going to.
Well, if I do, I'll definitely send you a picture or a detailed video.
What I would do, Randy, is go to Edge FPV's his channel, and he has videos. His last video, I think, was like a year ago, because the fucker don't put them out anymore.
Yeah, that was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, go to that one. He goes step by step through his computer build, and he'll show you everything on his video. He's
Well,
good.
like I told Randy, when he gets to that point, we can ask some people to help. But
Yeah,
I just don't want
yeah.
him to.
The biggest problem when it comes to building computers is everybody rushes in and starts jamming in wires and thinking that is definitely where it goes. They don't think. Yeah.
That was my
Take your
whole
time.
point.
Take your time. Anti-static, Matt.
You're right,
And
Mike.
Sean would even do an off live stream with you.
Yeah.
He would even do that. He did that with but I built my CR10, but he watched just in case I was going to fuck it up.
Yeah. Your BIOS is the bastard.
Yeah, it's
I don't
all in the
need
box.
fucking BIOS. Just plug and play. Fuck that. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Why do you need to touch your BIOS unless you want to fucking give you more power in a certain place?
No,
Well,
I'll tell you why you want to mess around with your
Never did.
BIOS. It's
I
because
never did.
guaranteed your RAM is not running at its capacity unless you've edited the BIOS.
I never touched my
Even
BIOS.
manufacturing models, when they come pre-built, they always downgrade your RAM.
Yeah, but
I
that's
never
not
did.
hard to do.
I never touched it.
That's what I mean. You still got to do it in RAM. And set up you got to sort your slave drives out and your boot drive and everything. And
I don't know. Did Justin? Did Sean fuck with my RAM?
must have done something, because otherwise it wouldn't be able to pick up your hard drive. It would automatically go for network and USB.
It
The
worked
only
before
two
Sean worked on it.
The only two things Sean ever tweaked in your BIOS was your RAM speed and your fan curve. That was the only two things he ever
Oh,
did.
that's right. The fan curve. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Other than that, your system was running fine. That was the only two things he adjusted.
Exactly. And I didn't touch the BIOS ever.
That was the same thing we did in my BIOS too. He taught me how to do the fan curve and taught me how to change the RAM
Yeah.
speed, which I could
Yeah, I
do by
remember that.
myself now. I know how to do that
Oh,
on my
that's
own.
through what's the name? Yeah, I understand. I remember that. You'll have fun, Randy. Just don't bend the pins.
Well, if he's going with
If he's going for the
with
latest chip, though, they
Intel,
don't have pins.
yeah, they're just pads, so you
Oh,
don't have to
that's
worry
right.
about that.
The are you
Intel.
AMD or Intel?
He was going with
haven't-
Intel.
I haven't 100% decided, but I would like to go with Intel. But if
AMD,
Ryzen's cheaper
AMD.
and it's the same, you know, what I mean, it's the same quality basically.
Go
I
AMD, AMD. Fuck Intel. Fuck Intel.
Well, like I
Sorry.
said though, if you really go back and forth between Intel and AMD though, there's really not. I mean, they're pretty much on par with each other. But AMD tends
there
to be a
is.
tad cheaper.
Right. Ryzen is your one, and NVIDIA is your better graphics.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mike. Yeah. If you add enough RAM, that's if you go full fucking 2 channels worth. Yeah.
Well, he wants to do 64, which I don't really think he needs to go much more than that because that's pretty much most people use
Well, he's
30.
talking.
32 is your sweet spot. 64 is okay. 128.
Mike,
Windows won't go any higher than that anyway. So
Mike is talking if you use full RAM, like all 2 channels, like 4 slots.
Right.
That's what he's talking about. But you can put two 16s or two 32 sticks.
Right.
And use 1 channel. Yeah. Yeah, you'll like it though.
I think 64 would probably be what I'm going to go with.
How many cores are you looking for in your CPU?
16 cores.
16 core, god damn.
Or 8 cores. I'm not
16
sure.
core, that would be like a 7 point something gigahertz, wouldn't it?
He's going with the i9 was it the 14th gen? I can't remember what the threads are on that, but yeah,
that would be 12. That would
I
be
think
a
it's
12
20.
core. 12 core, 24 threads, right? Am I right?
but everybody goes on about the cores in your processor. The actual depends on what you're doing with your computer, gaming or 3D modeling, stuff like that. It's all about the GPU.
What's up, Joe? Yeah, that's what
one
I'm trying to
looking
tell
at-
them. RAM is cheap. Yeah.
The one I'm looking at is 14th gen, 24 cores, 32 threads, 4.4 gigahertz, 6.0 gigahertz turbo.
Sounds all right. About good.
That ain't bad at all. Fuck. What was the gigahertz on it?
4.4 gigahertz with a 6.0 gigahertz turbo.
And you said you want to play Pong on it, yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's a low to
Price and
mid range, but it'll still work. It'll still work. I'm going AMD 5900.
Because anything over 128 gig, Windows can't can't deal with it anyway. That's where it maxes out. Of
Windows is fucked.
course it is. If you was going down, you know, open source Linux and stuff like that, you'd probably get more use out of more RAM. But
That's the only reason why Windows or people like using Windows because it's open source.
no, it used to be open source.
Pretty much open source. Tridents, that's what I have, Mike.
Hello, David and Tim.
I'm only using one
Paul.
one channel. Hey, Paul. What up? I'm back alive. See, I woke up.
Yes. That's good for you.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Good for somebody. Caught up on sleep. Huh? I'm ready to go to work.
Yeah, you missed it earlier, Tim.
What
Laura
happened?
claimed,
What happened?
Laura claims she run you over.
She ran me over, that little bitch. Did she call the ambulance?
No, she was playing American trucks and she went straight over. She got distracted and went straight over the roadways. And normally you bounce off it. You can't actually hit the people, but she actually hit him. She went, I've run up to over Tim.
And didn't call the ambulance, you little bitch. Fucked up.
That's
What?
why they call her Little Llama Laura.
Did you see my last short? I think it's my last short. That's how fast people go through the fucking roadworks. And what's funny to me is they want us to go 40 Ks an hour through school, but the school buses don't go through 40 K an hour through my work zone. Fucker.
How fast are they going?
They were going about 60 or 70
Wow.
Yeah.
my work zone. They don't give
Tim
a
would,
shit.
yeah, Tim would let you know if he could catch it on the speed camera.
I take video of my work sites. Fuck yeah.
Really?
Bricks. Yep.
You know what? It should be more people doing what Tim does and take videos of his work site because people are idiots. You just don't think.
Fuck they are. They're assholes, man. That's how I had like 15 colleagues get killed. Fuckers.
Just because they want to get home 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah. Well, I want to get home too. Usually the most accidents on a work site happen on a Friday at the end of the shift or beginning of the shift, all during the week. Because people are still tired and shit and they're zoning out to get to work.
Yeah.
I stopped one chick that she went through my red light. She goes, "What happened?" I said, "You went through a red light." "Oh my God, I'm sorry." I said, "You got 2 children in your car right now." I said, "That's pretty messed up." She just looked at me, and after I got the truck out of the site, I said, "You can go now."
Have you noticed how many of these people that moan about roadworks, though, are the ones that complain about the state of the roads?
Yeah. Yep. Why are you trying to put Linux on your Chromebooks? Linux, Linux, fucking whatever.
Whatever.
Why is he trying to put it on his Chromebook?
That's a really good question. And I wish him good luck.
Who's doing that?
East Coast. I wouldn't put that on
Dusty.
Chromebook. No way.
Yeah, Google brought out an operating system, didn't they, that could go on any laptop. And turn it
Isn't that
into-
Brave? Isn't that Brave?
Is that what they call it? Is Brave?
Yeah, I got Brave. I got Firefox in case Chrome goes down one day or whatever. I put. I
No,
go
this is
through
an
Brave
operating
or I go.
system.
It's operating.
I don't know. Never heard of it.
I think it's
Justin
called
might
Google
know.
OS or something.
Justin might know.
But yeah, if you've got a laptop that's 50 years old, you could still put it on and it will still run Android apps.
That's the whole
Dude,
point.
I
of
got
Linux.
Dude, I got a 12-year-old laptop and it still boots up and has all my cryptocurrency on it. Yeah, Firefox. I love Firefox.
All right, I'm back. What's going on there?
What's the name? East Coast is trying to put Linux on his Chromebook, and I said he should.
It's actually built into the Chromebook. It gives you the option to put Linux on it.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't know why you would want to change it though.
And it's called Chrome OS Flex. And then what it is it's
There you
It's
go.
not right.
it's to be able to put on any computer that's like old and it will run semi okay, I guess. I've never used it or heard about it. But yeah, if you buy a Chromebook, there's actually a option in the Chromebook that will allow you to. They have a Linux system built into it where you can use it.
Windows has an Android system and Linux built into it.
I didn't know that.
So you can actually install Android apps on Windows.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I've not done it, but I know you can.
Wasn't that Samsung thing a few years back and they never got around to doing it? Sure, they scrapped it.
The problem is the Chromebook OS, Dusty, is very similar to Apple. They got it where you can't really sideload anything into the. It has to be like Chrome approved apps, and unfortunately, DJI is not one of those apps.
Yeah. Now, Randy, did you get any of your parts yet, or are you just going through PC Builder?
I'm probably going to go through PC Builder.
Question
That's
is,
what
why
I'm
would
going
you want
for.
the Fly app on a Chromebook?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out.
I
Why you
don't
want to
know.
put it on a Chromebook anyway?
Why not?
I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. I don't know. I stay with the shit that
You
comes
gonna
with.
fly your drone with your Chromebook?
Why not?
Unless he just wants to download the footage and use it to edit it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you know,
That's the only thing I
AS,
see.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. He wants to do his editing through the Fly app.
you know, ASDW, is it? The old key commands.
Yeah, bless you. Bless you. Yep.
Yeah.
Left, right, up, down.
Or it
Yeah,
was
'cause I've had-
WISZ instead of D sometimes.
Yeah.
Control Alt Delete really fast.
I need to
Yeah.
download my footage from today.
Alt F4 and Alt F5 are pretty good.
My PC build is still $5,389. Hasn't gone down.
PC builder.
Mm-hmm. The one
Yeah.
that Sean did for me.
Yeah, Randy, just so you're aware, Tim's in Australia, so that's like $15 in America.
Oh, fuck up. Jesus, smart ass. Fucking $15 make you holler. But two of them aren't even showing up. The liquid cooler, that's sold out, and the motherboard is sold out.
Apparently, there's some big motherboards coming out this year.
Oh, I heard. That's why I'm going to wait. I think I'll just save up the money and get them.
Yeah.
I'll get the processor first.
Yeah, if you're not in any rush at Randy, I'd wait till maybe May, June time. Because they start launching their
sales.
The motherboards and everything, so the other ones coming in the sales, and it's always a good time to buy later in the year.
Oh, I'm going to do it like I did the last one. I'm going to piece it together, like buy one every so on.
But when it comes to your GPU, now is a good time to buy because they always tend to release them towards the end of the year.
Oh, that's the thing. Are you going 30 series or 40 series GPU?
Why would you do anything other than 40? You can get 40 in the laptops.
Yeah, I know, but 30s come in the laptops mostly, but I'm going to stick with the 30.
The 30
I was
is
thinking about like a 3060.
3060, that's what
pretty sweet.
That's what I'm going with.
David sounds better today. David's been sleeping most of the bloody week.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going with the 3090. Sorry. 24 gigabyte. I need another cup of coffee. Or out.
Forget motherboards and all that crap. The next big jump will be when video cards go to PCIe 5.0.
Hmm.
The motherboards are already PCIe 5.0. You got M.2 SSD drives that are PCIe 5.0 now.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go make my kids dinner. So
Okay,
I'll be in
Randy,
the
how many,
chat.
how many
We'll see you
kids you
later.
got, Randy?
I got 4 altogether. 2 of them, the 2 older ones, they're 12 and 14. They're actually my stepkids, and I
Okay,
have, but they're at their dad's. I got my 3-year-old son and my 4-year-old daughter.
all right.
Their mom's
the,
at,
the little ones running around, right?
yeah, they're separated by a gate, so they're out in the living room. But their mom's at work tonight, so I gotta do dinner and baths tonight.
Okay.
Separated by a gate, cut another gate, crocodile in the middle. I'll teach the kids.
My kids would tear the house apart. I'm telling you. I didn't have them separated off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you
Catch you later, Randy.
have a good one, Randy.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
See
Randy.
you then.
Good to see you, Randy.
You too.
No, to be honest, for most people, not worth building. I won't build my next one. I built one. I think I'm pretty much done building.
When
I'll
all
get
else fails, use rope, Randy. Sorry. Dave.
I'll just get a NAS. The only reason I did the desktop because I was going to do internal storage. I'm just going to do a NAS. So with a
You're gonna do
NAS,
a NAS.
with a NAS, put a laptop, plug it into the big monitor. I'm good. And trust me, they run way fast enough to run anything that anybody needs.
How many routers are you going to have connected to it, or modems, whatever? But
Just one.
I want another router so I can put it in the living room.
Apparently, the Chinese have been hacking all the home routers.
Oh, fuck them. Little fucking Icelandic motherfuckers. And oh, shit,
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You should log into your router once in a while and update
do.
the firmware.
Yeah, I do. I had to do that last month. But mine just comes
Problem is, most
right
people
through
don't.
Starlink. Right through Starlink, they usually just do a fucking software, everything right on the app. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, we can't do that with ours because it's comes from the internet company and they do it for
Oh,
you.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. But my landlord's got to do his Sky Mesh. So I'm not doing it no more. I don't
And
pay
there's
the
so
bill.
little difference between the mobile GPU and the desktop GPU. Performance
Yeah,
wise.
of course. Yeah, of course.
There used to be a very, very wide gap between those two. It's not such a wide gap anymore.
Yeah, like maybe
I'm gonna-
20 years ago. 20 years
My
ago.
turn to head out, so I'll see you guys later.
Catch you later, Dominic.
Right.
Okay,
Don't
Dominic.
walk into any walls. See you later, bud.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
Watch out for wind with them palm trees.
Exactly.
Oh my
I was
God.
finally doing split S's today
Split S's. What are
with
they?
my FPV drone.
I don't know what a split S is.
You roll upside down and then dive
I used to do that in bed with my wife.
and end up going the other direction.
Okay. I think I saw Mike do that a couple times.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Hey, Mark.
He's fucking amazing. I've seen him do shit on his FPV that fuck me. Oh man. I hate taking these pills.
So my next move to do live, I've been doing it in the sim. I probably still want to get a bit more comfortable. Power loops.
I'd say 180 roll and pull out. All right. Well, that's how I got 2 kids. Well, the problem was I did the 180, but I didn't pull out. Anyway. Whew. Everybody's funny today.
So I got home a little bit ago. I haven't had a chance to unload the footage yet.
I miss watching NASCAR. I used to watch that all the time until Dale Earnhardt died. I stopped watching it.
I saw the last race he won,
I lost. I saw
which was
his
the
accident.
Talladega in November the year before. I was at that
watched the
race.
accident. I watched the accident live on TV, and we're all looking at each other because I had about 10 of my friends over, and we're all saying, "He just tapped the fucking wall. There's no way he's hurt bad." Yeah, snapped his neck. Because of him, they wear harnesses now.
Yeah,
I stopped.
it was
watching
old
it.
school. Didn't even have the face mask.
Fuck, he was good. What was upsetting or like sad was his son was in that race.
That's why he tapped That's why he tapped that guy in the first place.
Fuck.
I'm
But
trying
if
to
you
help
watch the replay, it looked
because
like he
Junior
just-
won that one, right? If I remember right, Junior won
Yeah,
that one.
Junior won that. What?
So Senior tapped
what
that
is-
guy so that Junior could win.
But
Which
it
is
was
how
so
you end
messed
up
up.
spinning.
If you looked at him tapping the wall, it looks like he just tapped the wall. Didn't really, I've seen people go head on in that wall and live.
Yeah, now they have that. I forget what the hell that barrier craft is
The
that they got.
cushion. The
Yeah.
cushion. It gives way to you, or gives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on all of the tracks now. Even Bristol put it in there.
Yeah, you get more injuries when it comes in from the side than you do forward or backwards.
Man, watching
Unless your
Dale
head
Earnhardt-
eats the steering wheel, which is what
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah. Oh, and he snapped his neck first.
Yeah, but that's the problem. When you go side to side, you're more likely to snap your neck than you are going forward.
Yeah, it just
Going
shot me.
forward,
I forget the name of that harness that they have their helmet strapped to now.
Oh, it
But
just clicks in like right here.
yeah, their heads are
uh,
going. Their heads are going
uh,
anywhere now.
Nowhere. What the fuck is that called?
Yeah,
Well,
I
it was
can't
all
remember.
because of Dale Earnhardt that they got it.
Yeah, I forget what the name of that device is called. They had it when they had it. It just wasn't mandated.
It wasn't mandated yet. They had it like 2 years before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I stopped watching it after that. I think
Hands. There you go.
think-
Hands. Randy said hands. The Hans device.
the Hans.
Hans.
Yeah, that was a fucked accident too, I thought.
Who are you talking about?
Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, because if you actually watch the accident, it didn't look that like devastating compared to most.
That's what I just said.
But at 190
Oh, I just
mile an
walked back
hour,
in, so I
yeah,
didn't hear
you'd
what
be
you guys were talking
surprised.
about.
It doesn't take much at that
Yeah.
speed.
Well, that's like I told Rod. I said I watched accidents that they slam into the fucking wall hard as hell and flip, and they still live. And
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt, he just like tapped the fucking wall and died. Fucking
Yeah, definitely. If you compare his crash to a lot of the other more devastating ones, you would think it was actually kind of a minor crash.
Before
Well,
or
look at
after
Jimmy.
his, because they now have that cushioning system in the wall.
No, this
so-
was before his. I remember Jimmy Johnson fucking flipped his car 3 times and walked out of it.
So
Look at the King. He fucking flipped his car a couple times too. Number 3, or not number 3.
43.
Ah,
43.
Richard
that
Petty.
just sounds
43.
horrible to Randy. Spine pulled out of his head, basically. Oh,
Yeah, it did. Snapped it. He was dead on impact. That's what they all said. Well, that may be the good thing about it is he was dead right away. Didn't go through the pain. I know a lot of my friends stopped watching NASCAR after he passed. Just bullshit.
I only got into it when I was younger because my dad used to get free tickets all the time to NASCAR races. So we used to. The only thing that sucked though is I was under 18 at the time, and you had to be 18 or older to go into the pits. And we always had pit passes, and I was never able to go in there.
I've
'Cause
been
you had to be.
into about
It was either 16 or 18. You had to be to go in there.
16 because I was in about 5 or 6 pits, NASCAR pits. I knew the driver.
I was a little kid at the time. I was only like 10 or 12 years old, so I wasn't old enough to go in there.
Yeah, that's what they said, Randy, that it was like 100-mile-per-hour fucking impact. It's a shame.
We went to the California Speedway 5 or 6 years in a row. And then we went to the Vegas Speedway twice.
I remember going across and going to Jackson, Tennessee. And it was nighttime, and I didn't get to my buddy's house until 2 a.m. or no, 10 p.m. or something. But I remember just seeing the glow from Bristol. That was fucking amazing.
California Speedway is badass because it's such a big, long oval. I think it's like 2.5 miles around.
Mm-hmm.
That they get up to like the top speeds on that track. Because there's
Daytona
just
ain't
it's just
bad
one big
either.
oval.
Daytona isn't that bad either. And you live near Daytona, so
no, I do.
You do.
Well, some of the
would
well,
be
I'm
there
20
and, like,
minutes
fuck
from
right.
I'm 20 minutes from the track, being
That's an
parked in the
awesome-
parking
That's
lot.
that's an awesome track.
Hmm?
well,
Looks
it's
great
different
since
too.
they put $400 million in renovations in it.
Yeah, I heard they did that. They asphalted the track with that new asphalt, I heard.
Yeah, and redid the stands, and it looks nice.
Oh, I didn't hear about the stand. I would like to
Oh
go
yeah,
there.
yeah.
The reason I liked California Speedway was because it was, like I said, being a large oval, you would get to hear the cars just at their top fucking peak versus being at like a rope track where, you know, they could only get up to certain speeds and they'd have to slow down to go around a real tight corner, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say you can in Daytona, you can go down shopping down there, and you'll hear them over there every once in a while doing their testing.
Oh, I'm imagining those cars are fucking loud.
Where does Randy live?
I'll
Is
stick
that
with
Mon-
the
is
F1.
Dover? Is that Delaware? Dover? Because I used to go to Atco every weekend for a while.
So I want to
But
say
that's in New Jersey.
So I want to say the California Speedway is like 2.5 miles around.
Where's the two F1 tracks? Apart from there's Las Vegas, and where's the other one in America?
I don't know.
I don't know. I never really watched F1.
That's interesting. I think it's
amazing.
in Texas. It might be in Austin. That they
Oh
do
yeah,
the
because
F1 race.
remember they just had it during the last drone meetup thing there.
Oh yeah. The F1 was
Remember?
going on there in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spin
That is,
up.
that is some speed when you're doing 90 mile an hour around the corner.
Maryland on Delaware, Pennsylvania, Maryland line. Okay. I got that tattoo done in Newport News. Newport News tat.
Okay, it's 2 miles around the California Speedway.
Around the track.
Yeah. But like I said, it being an oval shape.
So that must mean it's a mile straightaway, half mile curve, mile straightaway, half mile curve, right?
That
Hey,
would,
Dre.
that would
3 miles.
Yeah, that would be about right. But what it is it's when they get into the corner on California Speedway, it's so fucking steep. Like when you actually see the
that's like
track up
Daytona.
close,
It's
it's like
30,
that, man. It's,
33-degree banking.
Isn't Talladega like that too?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but
okay,
wouldn't
Dre.
that be 3 miles? What Paul just said.
I don't know.
No, oh yeah, so it'd be like
3/4 of a mile, 3/4 of a mile, quarter mile,
and
quarter
then-
mile,
Didn't
yeah,
you
quarter
say it was
mile in the
3 miles
corners.
around the track?
2 miles.
3 miles.
Oh, 2 miles. Okay.
It's a big ass track. Like
Daytona's the same. Daytona and Talladega are about the same. They're 2 or
Daytona is?
2.1 or something like that. Yeah.
I've
Oh,
been to
there's
Daytona
your
like twice, but I didn't ever looked at that.
Might be
aspect.
2.5.
there's your F1 expert there, Dre. He watches that. He knows Austin and Miami. He said.
Yeah. See, what I like about the F1 as well is you go in both directions when you're turning. When the racing you guys are going on around, you're just turning left all the time, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Pretty
like
much.
NASCAR too.
Well,
That's like NASCAR too.
except when they spin out.
Yeah. And they go back.
Yeah, turn right, take your
Two-
next wipe out.
2.5 miles on Daytona.
2.5. All right. Very good.
It has
36
other
degrees, that's
layouts
steep.
for other races, but for the NASCAR, it's 2.5 miles.
So Mad Props is saying, Randy's saying Talladega is the steepest at 36 degrees. That's
That's
fucking
what I
steep.
thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Talladega.
Bro, that's like walking, that's like walking uphill if you're on the track doing that, It's like,
Yeah.
does
Yeah, I
it feel
think
like you're walking
Daytona
almost straight
is
up?
30. I think Daytona is 33.
Talladega is the best one to watch though when they're racing. Fucking amazing.
But it's a NASCAR to me is kind of a little bit, it's okay watching on TV. It can be a little daunting, a little boring, but watching it in person is a whole different animal.
Yeah, a lot louder. Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
when you go down by the bottom of the stands and you get real close to the fence line, Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
You just feel the fucking wind and the rumble from the cars. It's so fucking loud.
Sorry,
It goes
31
right-
degree,
It
31
goes right from
degree
your feet to
banking.
your head, right to your feet to your head within like fucking a minute.
We used to take our earmuffs from the shooting range at my uncle's.
Yeah, we had
We
to.
used to take
Yeah.
those with us because it was just so fucking loud, dude.
You don't know what loud is until you've gone to NHRA Top Fuel Dragsters.
Yeah, I've never
Oh
seen
yeah,
those in
funny
person.
cars. I watched
And it's
Shirley
not just
Modane's race.
loud, it's a rolling earthquake. The ground will
Shirley-
literally shake.
I watched Shirley Modani race. I watched the Snake, Don
Mhm.
Garlits. Who else? A couple other, but man, they're fucking loud. Jesus.
I was at Spring Nationals there by Columbus, Ohio, when Kenny Bernstein broke the 300-mile-an-hour.
Oh, Kenny Bernstein. Fucking did.
Yeah, that was a
I-
long time ago.
I liked it when Shirley Modani was winning because everybody at that time was like, "Oh, women can't do
Now,
that."
now the Top Fuel only go 8th mile because of how
Mhm.
fucking much power they have.
But
You don't
watching
want to
Don
coming off the
Garlits,
track.
watching Don Garlits race. Whoa, man. That was
Hey,
wild.
there's a Florida guy.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, I've been told to share this with you.
Oh
I was
Lord.
a big Jeff Gordon fan back in the day.
I liked watching Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's the ones I did watch race. Well, they had him and Dale Earnhardt Sr., Jeff Gordon.
I had all
Dale
kinds of
Earnhardt told him,
memorabilia.
Dale Earnhardt said, "Here, I'll give you the reins." And he goes, "Nah," and he won the race anyway.
There you go, Tim.
Don't stop, mister. I've got to make your dinner yet.
No.
Oh,
Didn't
damn, I
slow
just
down
run
through the
too
road
much.
works. Oh Jesus!
No, you missed it. Go back. You missed what she said. Just went right through Tim's work set.
Are you guys serious? Don't stop,
Listen to
mister.
her.
I've got to make your dinner yet.
No.
Oh, damn, I just run Tim over.
So right now I should be on work cover.
Yeah,
Uh,
take the week off.
Well, what you got to do, Tim, is you got to find out what her insurance company is and make an application.
Oh, my Gap Insurance will take care of it.
Oh, well, okay.
oh, I knew I was going to
Yeah.
catch shit for that, Randy. He was like one of the he was a very good back in the day, and he was one of the number one hated. He was like freaking Tom Brady back in the day in NASCAR. Everybody hated Jeff Gordon.
Oh yeah,
Jeff
they
Gordon.
did.
He had a lot of hate.
He lived in North Carolina, Hickory, North Carolina. Jeff Gordon did. I'm pretty sure he's the one that used to bring his NASCAR up in town by the courthouse or at the post office. Parking.
Actually, I think North Carolina actually holds the record for most professional NASCAR and wrestlers
Yeah, and New
for
Jersey
the WWE.
and Jersey for WWE or F whatever. the fuck you wanna call
There's a lot of NASCAR drivers and wrestlers that come out of North Carolina.
it. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson was good,
Yeah, lived in Lumberton.
but he had some good. Well, his accidents, fuck me, did they were well known.
Well, Jimmy Johnson and him were driving partners for a long time. They were on the same team.
Well, I like.
I was actually at one of the races.
I like watching Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt because Dale Earnhardt was at the end of his era and Jeff Gordon was coming in, and I like watching them race.
I was actually at one of the races where Jimmy Johnson pushed, or it was one or the other. Either I think Jeff Gordon pushed Jimmy Johnson over the finish line. They were.
Oh,
he
did
was, yeah, he was doing that draft thing where they push with their bumper.
Yeah,
And him
yeah.
and Gordon both took first and second in the race.
Yeah,
or
so
it was
they're-
the other way around. I can't remember
So
exactly
their
which
team
one it
won.
was. But,
Their team took first and second. Yeah, cool.
right, that was
That's more
back
money.
a long time ago.
That's more money for them. They still get a good paycheck for winning, but if both of the whole team,
Well, I mean,
wins,
that's just a good day for a team in general to get first and second place.
fuck yeah. Who gets the prize money now? It used to be like The first 5. What is it now? Is it the same?
I don't have no idea, to be honest with you.
I know it's a point system.
Most of the teams now are all owned by older drivers that are retired.
Yeah. Well. Is Petty's son still racing?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with NASCAR in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
I kind of fell out of it in the early 2000s. Or I would say like maybe 2004, 2005. I stopped watching it.
I saw a couple races after Dale Earnhardt's, but didn't really get into it like I used to. We used to have big parties at my place.
Wasn't Tony Stewart the one with the really bad attitude that always started the fights?
Yeah.
Was that the one? There was one NASCAR driver when I watched it.
Right out on the track. Yeah.
That motherfucker would always be starting
Was
fist
it?
fights. Buddy.
Was that
I think it
Stewart?
was Tony's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Tony Stewart. That was
I
always
remember a
starting
lot
the
of
fist fights.
fights, man. Yeah. Yeah, them constant.
Yeah, but he'd be the type though that you would accidentally hit his car and he'd come off the track and then he all of a sudden he'd be getting out of your car in the pits and he'd be running up to you just trying to wail on you.
Yeah.
I think he was the one that had the really bad attitude back in the day.
There've been a lot of good fights on the race car track, but now you get penalties and shit. Nobody wants to. Like fucking watch it. Like what's the name said? It's like watching a football game there. Political. All political, man.
Well, it's just they keep putting more and more regulations on the games and races and everything else.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of shit if you think about it. Let them fucking race. They're doing something they love.
Yeah.
I would like to see one of the NASCAR drivers getting chased from the cops. See if the cops will catch him.
Dude, have you ever seen the video of Jeff Gordon when he did
Yeah.
that promotion for that car
Yeah.
commercial?
Yeah, I saw
And he
that.
took that car dealer on a ride and they didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he fucking drove the shit out of that car, dude. Scared the living shit out of that guy from
Scared
the
that. You see the guy's face
The
when he got
salesman,
out of
right?
the car?
Yeah, dude, that dude about shit his pants.
Yeah, he did.
But see, everybody at the dealership, but the owner that took him on the drive, didn't know about it. They pretty much they had the track already all set up, this whole course
Yep.
for him to take the car on. But the salesman was the only one that didn't know about it, and he was all in disguise and shit, so you couldn't tell it was Jeff Gordon. Yeah, he
That
drove
was
the
a
shit
funny
out of that car, dude.
That was a good commercial. But I still, like I said, I would like to see a NASCAR driver get chased by the cops and see if the cops could win. Set it up.
You ever watch Talladega Nights?
Yeah, it's alligator.
Yeah, it's
That
when-
was
when
a funny ass movie, man.
His
Yeah.
dad taped the bag of Cheerios to the bottom of the car, and they called the cops and said he had a pound of Coke taped under the car. He's like,
Mhm.
all right, now it's time to outrun the cops.
And the cop frisking him by the
Uh-huh.
bus. And everybody's like, go along with it. Go. That
Oh,
was a good movie.
yeah,
Let me
that's
see
not
a
going to be much of a race, Jonathan.
Yeah.
A short clip of one of my clips. So this is kind of a split.
Yeah, do it,
S.
John. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So you go up, you flip upside down, and then you rotate back down.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's kind of what a split S
All right.
is. So
Okay. I did that, you would see the bird go right into the ground. You go. Fuck it, man.
a roll at 3 feet off the ground.
When was the last time you flown your DJI drones? Seems like you're kind of all FPV now.
About a week ago for the SpaceX launch.
Somebody race the SpaceX. Race it. Dive the rocket. Dive the rocket on it. That would be cool to see. What are you doing? Diving the SpaceX?
The moss hanging off the trees around these trees is a little dangerous.
They actually had Inspire 3s out there.
There you go. I'm
Right.
about to do
Fly
it
around the
again.
rocket and record it.
Whee, upside down. and then down. There you go.
Yeah, this is Rod.
That's the split S. This is me, and I've only been flying since mid-October.
And right into the tree.
Nope.
That's
I gotta find the one. I split those two trees. The guys I was there with, they were splitting that one set of trees constantly. And I looked at it and I was just like, I'm not sure I could do that. And I ended up doing it.
damn.
I just gotta find which video that was.
Yeah, because we were talking about that one time. They actually had Inspires out there during one of the space launches. They actually flew some out there right on the launching pad as it was going off. They had some that
Oh,
were
really?
flying around the outskirts of it.
Shit.
Because I remember everybody talking about it. There was a news story but it wasn't focused on the drones, but they were shooting the rocket with the camera, and you saw the Inspire drone go right in front of the camera.
Fuck it up. That'd be cool though. Good.
What's up, Corey?
Corey, how you doing?
Hey, Corey. Burr, 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 burr. Huh. That bill came out. Ooh, goody. I should make this spreadsheet live. Oh, I can. All right, let's not all talk at once now.
No.
Sorry, I'm watching video.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. 100% participation.
What's David doing?
You don't want to know.
That's
He's on his
scary.
throne.
No, I think it's enema time. I think that's what Laura's giving him, an enema.
Oh my God. This town needs an animal. He took it literally.
All the way. He took it all
Oh,
the way.
that's a brownie. Who else is live today?
Tonight? Well, aren't you going live tonight?
This is Sunday, man. I go to bed early. I got some cleaning.
No,
to
it's
do.
Saturday. Sorry.
Saturday.
No, it's
yeah.
Sunday. It's Sunday.
Yeah. I know.
I can tell you the lottery numbers.
Mr. Guy on the other side of the timeline. Yeah.
Any more talk about Texas?
This was actually a really.
Not that I've seen. Huh?
I'd forgotten about this one, but anyways, you'll see here in a minute. Actually split S this tree. Upside down by the tree.
Florida sent their troops down there, their National Guard.
Did they?
Yep.
So I sort of split S and dove the tree.
I don't know how Biden thinks he's going to get reelected, which I hope not, but it just goes to prove there's a lot of stupid people in this country.
You know, they tried to get rid of Reagan because they said he was too old.
Yep.
And in Biden's case, it's obvious he's way too old. He's senile as senile could be.
Yep.
Yeah, Florida apparently DeSantis sent troops down there either today or yesterday. They're sending the National Guard down there, some of them to help out. But there was like 24 governors, 24 or 25 governors that signed a petition that said they were willing to send their own National Guard down there.
Yep. Well, I can guarantee you one of them is not California.
No.
It's hold on.
Because there's another skinhead, you know. Governor of California. Pelosi's nephew.
See, I got a map of it.
You know what cracks me up is Pelosi, every time you see her, she's licking her lips.
Eating all them sugar donuts.
So these are the states that all said they would help out Texas here. Alaska, and then of course all these here. These are all the governors that said they would be willing to send.
Well, they're all
guardsmen down
dead governors, right? I mean,
No.
Republican governors.
Republican governors.
Yep.
Civil War.
Nevada's not.
Civil War.
Apparently they're feeling the same thing, so I don't know.
Well, it's all because of Biden. So
Well, you know, and it cracks me up is they've got the news agencies all out saying about how the big news this weekend, Tim, is 337,000 new jobs under Biden this year.
oh great. Wow. Ooh. That makes me wet.
Yeah.
Right. He screwed up the whole system.
And the UAW is backing him.
He's trying to change shit that was written down by our forefathers. He can go get fucked.
So
All presidents do that.
you'll see here in a second. I actually went through and split this gap between these two trees right here. Whee!
You should have somebody stand there, spread their legs, and run right through
Yeah, not with a 5-inch drone. I don't think so. I'm not that crazy.
it.
Well, you could offer free pubic hair trimming.
Mm-hmm.
That'll trim something.
Yeah, you gotta just take your pubes, cut your dick off.
Anyway, two of those guys that I was there with. Yeah, there you go. Here's a dive on the tree.
Whee!
Whee!
That looks like a pitch over here for what's the name? Cricket.
It's a fairground. It's a state fairground or county fairgrounds. Here we
It
go.
looked like a
Up,
pitch.
over, down, and right by the tree.
Yeah, I don't think these guys know what cricket is, Tim.
Okay.
Rod, are you running an action cam?
No, this is the 03 air unit. I don't
wouldn't
run. I don't run in. I don't mount any cams.
They wouldn't understand what a 6 is.
Yeah, because I'm an 8.
So that's straight from the,
See what I mean?
DJI air unit.
Millimeters.
Centimeter. Well, millimeters. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's dead cat, Randy.
Yeah,
My
that's with the
drone.
blue bill.
I like live cats.
My
I like
Nazgul,
live cats.
my Nazgul and the Baby Hawk are both dead cat. So you can use the video off the 03.
That's a shame. Live cats are
Correct. No props in the shot.
They purr.
I'm thinking about buying another. I'm thinking about buying another drone. Jeff RC's got one.
You can
that I
raise them
kinda
from
really
the
want.
dead there, Rod. Dead cat.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
Yeah. Who
I
the hell
wonder
thought of
if you-
calling it a dead cat?
I wonder if you bury it, will it come back as a real cat?
It's the shape of
Actually-
the arms. Instead of
What?
being a true X, the front arms are.
Oh, what do you feed a dead cat? You know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus. I like live cats. They're prettier.
Well, there's some weird people that use dead cats for condoms.
Holy fuck. Oh,
Jesus, what?
that just
Oh.
went right over the rails. They went right over the rails. They didn't even touch the bridge.
That just about scraped the sides of the gutter.
I'm telling you. Pet Cemetery at its finest.
Yep.
You know.
It's like the mate says, "You're not touching me with that thing," you know.
Actually,
I'm gonna have
I
a-
should
I'm
split
gonna
S
have a-
those trees right there.
Yeah. Over here, we normally say we're not going to touch you with a 10-foot barge, Paul.
Do you see the Sasquatch? Oh wait, you're not watching the movie. Here, let me share it. Let me find it. There's a
Were you using
Sasquatch.
that? Were you using the poor dead cat again?
Yeah.
Let me just.
There's a Sasquatch at the fairgrounds.
Oh,
See him there?
Yeah. Looks like my ex-wife.
I don't know why there's a Sasquatch. Actually, this is also one of those frisbee golf flying
It's a
things.
sign they put up there, right?
Yeah.
I
that
don't
would be
know. It's an obstacle for the frisbee golf, I guess.
That would
I
be
don't know.
that would be a sign to stay the fuck away from it. All right, who's messaging me?
Not me. That'd be Laura. won't it? It's always Laura.
Oh, it was Laura.
Maybe it's Laura's insurance company.
Yeah, that's true. You're very right there, Laura. Yep. It's all about the dead cat. He's getting frisky. Oh, we're out.
Anyways, all the basic moves are all like really smooth for me right now. There
Oh,
you go.
look at that horizon. That's fucked.
That was a good split S. Upside down level.
You won't want to say that split S too fast.
Mm-hmm.
Might fall into something. Oh man. I gotta update my laptop today.
Just cruising around. Practicing.
You're right, Laura.
moves. There we
You're
go.
right.
Upside down. And
Solid
back
watch.
down we go.
So Justin left this, I guess, huh?
I don't know.
I'm still here.
Oh, you're
playing
still
with
there?
it.
Okay.
Just
He's
reading
playing
this
with his
article.
8-inch. He's playing
Says
with his
great.
8-inch.
Says grieving families are suing Amazon for selling cheap sodium nitrate suicide kits to teens.
Oh, cool. How do you get one of them? Fuck you know. Just tell them to drink some Alka-Seltzer.
So apparently Amazon was selling them alongside bundles including suicide instructional books and anti-vomiting medication to ensure death occurs. What the fuck?
God damn.
Like, why was Amazon even selling books like that to begin with?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't know.
And then they're like,
Because it
they're doing,
makes them mad.
and what they were doing was that whole, oh, people have bought all three of these items together type shit down at the bottom of the page when you see that, you know?
Yeah.
When you go to
That's
buy
pretty
something and
fucked
it recommends the other things that go with it.
That's
Fuck's
pretty
sake.
fucked up.
Yeah, we recommend
Anyways.
you.
Yeah, Tim. You can't make a camera drone do that.
We recommend you die quick.
David says admit one. For what?
Oh, you have to wait first.
Yeah, they're selling them,
I'm-
Jonathan. They're selling.
I'm trying to edit it down.
I thought maybe you were doing
Oh.
an enema demonstration.
Hell no.
Did somebody just leave? Nope. Sorry. I'm seeing dead people.
So what's your plan today, Tim?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Do the dishes, vacuum the floors, do a little
Find the
mopping,
dead people.
find the dead people. Go and try to fly a split S like Superman. Nothing else. Nope. Have a couple beers, watch a movie, go to bed. See how many hours I get this week.
Mad Props Media says probably a Chinese company, Justin.
Probably.
Yeah, who knows?
They do
It's
have
just
a
crazy
book out.
Amazon would sell that though.
Yeah.
We seen that you looked at some nitrous gas. How about some rope?
You can go to the dark web and get any kind of book. How to cook humans and all that shit. How to make a brain casserole. Yummy. You got to think about it. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What in the hell have you been searching?
Dude, when I used to go on the dark web a lot, holy fuck, the shit you would see. It's crazy. And then I used to watch that show back in the day called Faces of Death. That was pretty shit. Ooh. I don't think that's still around anymore.
There we go.
That was half of my life there, David. I don't need a ticket. I don't need a ticket.
You got the season pass.
Yeah, it's my aircon, Jonathan. I got my aircon right here. See the vents?
Don't believe him. He's just breaking wind.
That's a lot of chili sauce there, boy. Yeah, ghost in the finger. That's what she said. Did you hear about that woman that married her ghost? And they're going to have a ghost baby?
Oh, God.
There was
Yeah,
somebody
true story.
somewhere who married themselves.
Well, that makes a
Last year.
thing about in the 70s where the adults used to say about the kids seen not heard. That takes the cake, doesn't it?
Well, what was the name of that show? The Ghost in Mrs. Muir. What?
A ghost and never heard of. Never heard of it.
It was a TV show of some kind.
There was The Exorcist or that other movie that showed they used a air gun on her thighs and everything on her boobs and stuff like that. Yeah, was it The Exorcist, I think? No, The Haunting or something. This lady kept on getting raped by the ghost, and nobody believed her.
Really?
So they put cameras and everything in the house, and they saw the ghost. I can take her clothes off and everything.
Wow.
The movie. I forget the movie.
Do you guys remember a movie called Interstate 60?
Nope.
No, I saw Interstate 61.
I watched it, or I was watching it earlier. I kind of got a little bit into it. It's a really weird movie, but it's older. I think it's from the 90s. It might be late 80s.
Never heard of it. Where were you watching that on?
TV.
Movie 4K.
TV.
Oh,
Good.
Tim, did you check out The Rookie yet? Corey put all the seasons on
Oh no, I didn't.
Plex.
I don't know where to find it.
It's on Plex. He put it on there for you.
Yeah, but where?
called The
What
Rookie.
section? Which section? I know that. Which section do I look under? Like new releases or what?
I don't know what he put it under.
Spend a lifetime going through what sections to go to find it. Because I put some things in the search
Can't you
bar.
look it up in the search engine up at the top?
No, that don't work sometimes.
Oh, when I go to his Plex server, it's right at the top there.
I'll check it out later. 'Cause I'm
There's
watching a
5
movie
seasons,
called-
though. It's really good.
I'm watching a movie called Project Dorothy. Looking pretty good.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah.
What is
It
that
looks
about?
good. Don't know yet. I was only 5 minutes into it. Looks good. It says
Does she have ruby shoes?
It says after a botched robbery, 2 men take refuge in a remote and lifeless scientific facility, inadvertently awakening a monster within.
Oh, yeah. It was the one about the crazy AI computer that goes ape shit in the building.
Right.
Yeah. I saw the previews for that the other day.
That's the one I'm watching. Yippers.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Yeah. We'll see. See how it looks. I'll watch it, the rest of it after this. Casper. 13th Ghost, Ghostbusters, Ghost in the Shell. That was a good movie, Ghost in the Shell. Good movie. I guess the 13th Ghost was after the 12th losing. Never mind. That died. Now it's this other movie about this lady. She had 2 kids, and they finally went into an auditorium and made a set of her house in the auditorium, and they froze the entity with hydrogen or whatever the fuck they used. It called his spirit and then blew it up. Pretty cool. Get the movie though. Let's not all talk at once. All right. Good talking. Okay. Yep. This is what it feels like when I'm alone at home. Oh, wait, I am. Sorry. What are we all praying? Is there a moment of silence? Something happened?
Well, all this talk about ghosts, we have to remember the dead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I see the Houthis now are saying that because we've retaliated, that they're going to even escalate the war towards the United States.
Oh, well, they want to die soon. So they have to do something.
So they've chosen death.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
it's not just the United States, it's also the UK and Australia.
Yeah, Australia's kicking ground for us, boy. They're kicking ass.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah. They're on the ground.
Oh, the UK jumped right in on all that shit.
Yeah, they do.
Of course we did. If you guys fucking throw a bomb, we throw one.
Yeah, they're kicking ass.
Really?
Australia's good on the ground. But they got some good jets and shit. I don't think Iran wants to fuck around. If they do, they're
Well,
done.
no, but they need to cut the head off the snake, and they need to just suck
Yeah,
it
and
up
then-
and deal with Iran head on.
Then
Because
another decade down the road, there's going to be another head on its snake.
World War III will be televised.
Yes, it will. Yes. I'm waiting for it. I want to see what they rate it. Rated R. Not suitable for kids.
You can't throw that. You can't fire that missile. It offends me.
Did you see what that guy's head just did? Pop. Yeah, it's all about the fucking river that goes through. It's all about that. Who controls that river?
well, Egypt actually controls the locks on the one end.
Yeah, the other locks, they have like 4 countries that are in on it or something. I don't know.
But what happens is if they could technically go around that, but then they'd have to go around the Horn of Africa, and that takes an extra 3 to 4 days, which
Yep.
costs more money, which is going to raise the price, the cost of goods.
Right, and that's why they're going to war about it. They say it's because of something else. No, it's because of that river. Rated S for survival. Yeah, it's gonna fucking be.
It is because it's a
And all because
strategic-
somebody bought some shite off eBay.
It's gonna be bad, man.
It
But I
is
think it's gonna be a quick war. It's gonna be quick.
You think?
I think. Americans just gonna get sick of it and say, all right, push the button. What can we do with this land afterwards? It's gonna be radioactive for the next 20 years, but hey, what the fuck?
Oh, we can use it to generate electricity then.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's where we can put the deceleration tanks. All right, cool. Oh, well. That means price of eggs are gonna go up to about $20 a fucking case.
Oh, dude, they went up to we usually buy the 6 dozen. It comes in a big ass box. You get 60 eggs in there.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I usually buy 2 boxes every month.
Now, do you spin your eggs every week
I mean spin them.
to make them last longer?
Rotate.
No, we go through them quick enough to where they don't go bad. But we buy two. Those used to be. They were at one point when we had that egg shortage here in the U.S. They were like $25 a box, and now they're back down to where they were. They're only like $6 for a box.
Get yourself some chickens.
Can't have
That's what-
chickens in the city.
That's fucked.
You can have one in your back garden. Yeah,
Not in
you
the
need one or
city.
two.
You just can't have a
City-
rooster. Just can't have a rooster.
No, within the city limits, you're not allowed to have any kind of farm
Can't have
animals.
any livestock. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucked.
considered livestock.
You can't have cows, sheep.
Well,
Yeah, you
cows go
can't.
by per acre, how much acreage you have. That's what
Yeah, you
cows.
can't have you can't have
Goats.
like pigs and goats and stuff like
What
that. It's
is the
only
land of the free?
domesticated.
That's fucked, man.
Well, you're free if you want to go out and buy some land out in the country. Yeah.
Yeah, but over
But
here,
why would you want to have farm animals in your little ass backyard in the middle of the city? Like,
because we do over here. People
Okay, thanks, Corey.
people get their own eggs.
Well, that's the British way, you know.
yeah,
Fresh eggs.
a lot of cities don't allow you to do stuff like that.
No. They have
He just
passed,
showed me where to find-
regulations against it.
Well, I lived in Ammermore. It's a little country town, and I had 25 chickens until the
But I mean,
chicken
if you-
laws got.
Well, the thing is if you want to live like that, where you're raising your own chickens and livestock and stuff, why would you want to live in the city anyway? You'd
Right.
be better off buying some
Yeah,
land out in the country.
we're talking the city, you know.
Yeah, city. Yeah.
Yeah, like we're literally.
How many chickens you got? I got 5 in my living room.
Because there was a guy that used to live across the street from Sarah's mom at our old house, and he had chickens and roosters and shit, and it became a
Yeah.
nuisance because the roosters were going off every morning, pissing everybody off, all the neighbors. And they
know what
actually
I
had
say?
pigs too, and the pigs
If
got
you-
out and fucked up a bunch of people's yards.
Yeah, but
and
that's the
this-
thing. Like chickens are okay, but with roosters, no, because they'll wake people up and all that shit. Chickens are quiet.
Yeah, but Justin didn't mind it because every morning he heard any cockle-doo. He was excited.
I didn't live there. I was with Sarah's. I was at Sarah's mom's old house. I didn't live there. But there was a
I had all
They had-
Bantams.
they had chickens and roosters and pigs in their backyard, and people were complaining already about the roosters, and the pigs got out one day and tore up a bunch of people's yards.
Pigs are awesome. I had 3 of them.
And that was like the final straw. They came in like a couple days later and told the people they had to get all the animals out or they were going to fine them for it.
Sounds like a bunch of warning minis to me.
Fuck yeah. That's fucked, man. Like it's like where Jonathan lives. That would be perfect to have some chickens back there in his yard. That'd be awesome. I want to build a pen out here beside the house and get some chickens.
Well, will your landlord let you do that?
Hell yeah, she had about 30 before I moved in. But they all got attacked by foxes or
Now, you don't have coyotes down there, do you?
we have dingoes.
Dingoes.
They're worse.
Dingoes.
And cute koalas.
And drop bears.
Drop bears can be pretty vicious too, can't they?
Hell yeah. They got big old teeth. Fuck when they start humping your
Because the
leg.
problem is, I would imagine tourists go, "Oh, look at the cute little."
Tim, do you ever sleep? Yeah, I slept for another 5 hours, bro, after I got off the falls.
What's up, drone days?
It's my weekend, man. Yeah, my dog, he used to get off the chain and go rip apart possums.
What kind of dog did you have?
Neo Massive Cross Dane.
Oh,
His head was about that big.
big boy.
Yep.
A big
He would
ass dog.
stand up. He would stand up eye to eye, put his paws on my
On your shoulders?
and we would be eye to eye. Yep.
Did he behave himself pretty well with you?
Yeah, he protected. Oh, he didn't like people coming around. He started growling.
How long has he been gone, Tim?
Oh, 8 years now. He got too bad and then they had to take him away. He got really bad. He started killing cats, everything. Taste of blood.
What your guys' local authorities took him from you?
Yeah, when I was with Kelly and Amamore, they took both of the dogs, but they were loony. But to us, they still sat next to us. Still, everybody else, they got nasty, really nasty.
Oh yeah, they'll do the same thing over here if your dogs get out of control.
And
They'll definitely take them.
yeah, we watched them get put in the truck, and they thought they were just going for a ride, And Zeus looked at me, and yeah, I had to look away. And they said they'll give him an evaluation. And I
Before
said,
they
well,
put him down, right?
yeah, I said, well, you put them down, give me a call because I want to be there. And they didn't put them down. Somebody else took them, which is cool. And then
How old were they?
Probably 3 and 4.
Oh, so they were young.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then I got
hopefully they
Dakota.
ended up with somebody that had the time and the
Yeah.
ability to train them, right?
And plenty of land, hopefully. But then I got Dakota, and that's the one that got shot, and I haven't got a dog after that.
Now your landlord has a dog, doesn't he?
Yeah. He said I can get one, but dogs take a lot of time.
Well, the sad part of it is you spend a lot of time on the road.
Yeah. And dogs take a lot of time. You can't leave them here like 8 hours a day.
Well, I mean, dogs are like kids, really. I mean,
Right.
like, and that's why Mike Nightrain said that him and his wife, he said once that their dog that they have left goes, he said, I'm not getting another dog. He goes, because that always hems them into going on vacations, going here and there because they have to worry about the dog. He's like, it's a lot like having a kid.
That's not where I thought that was going to go. Dogs are like kids. Got to take them on vacation, bastards.
Well, I'm saying, like, if like say you want to go out of state or something, or fly to relatives or something.
Yeah, but don't you have boarding places for dogs and cats?
Yeah, but that shit ain't cheap neither, though.
No, it ain't.
A couple $100 a day sometimes at some of those places. Like that's
well,
$80 a
can't
day.
you ask your like sister or brother or mum and dad and stuff like that, like we do over here?
Well, I mean, it depends. Some dogs are mean, and nobody can go in with them.
Yeah.
Just really depends. I mean, like I said, it's when you start getting up there and especially in retirement age, it can be a hindrance for you to want to go out and do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like cats are a little easier because, you can put food and clean their litter box and they'll be good for 2 or 3 days, and then somebody can come by and check on them and refill their food and their water. And
yeah, cats aren't bad. I would love to get a cat.
Cats are much easier to deal with.
3 days, 3 days plus 3 to 4 days.
Right.
They're too
That's what I'm
expensive
saying.
over
They're
here.
a lot easier for somebody to come come check on them while you're on vacation and stuff than a
Yeah,
dog.
but they're too expensive to buy over here.
Yeah.
Way too expensive.
But this is why I have birds. You can only leave them for 24 hours max.
I've been married twice. I don't need no other bird.
No, but by having birds, I can only leave them for 24 hours max, which means when Laura says, let's go away, I've got an excuse not to go.
Tim's bird
More
is
of an
on his,
introvert than I am.
on his wall behind him.
Yeah, Tim's always flying his bird.
Yeah, he's always flying his bird. Exactly.
Yep.
It's on the wall back there.
Yeah. I
I'm
would
saying
love
a
to
lot
get
of
cat, but like I said, it's expensive. Very expensive.
It's expensive
only-
to fly your bird on the wall.
No, to have a
I
cat.
said
Have a cat.
it's
Well, you
Well, you know,
expensive to
They have
that
two
adopt
cats.
over
They
there.
have two
sense because
cats.
they're always looking for somebody to take in cats around
but
here in the U.S.
You're
Well, that's
over
you.
here.
Over here, you got to pay. You got to pay.
Shit over
What
here,
am I
dude. I can
talking
go to
about?
the
30 quid over here.
More than that
half
over
the
here.
time you can go to the pound here and they have the fees waived and the shit's free.
Yep.
You can just go in there and get a
200,
cat or a dog.
300.
Cat.
200, 300. I checked Friday, and the lowest one was 250. Well, spending 250 on a
Our
fucking
sheriff
cat.
constantly weighs the fees all the
Tim.
time.
Did you look for a rescue?
Rescues too. Same thing. You got to pay them.
Tim, did you go
David.
to the normal cattery, you know, where they get the little cute kitty cats that you sit on your lap? Or did you
I
go
went
to
to
the
the-
cat? Or did you go to the cattery where you feed it a human every day?
No, I went for the ugliest fucking cat. Still
$300.
He looked like he was born with his head in the fucking sand. And still 250.
Yes.
That's crazy.
My two cats are both purebreds. Let's just say they cost quite a bit.
I paid $12
Red's over
for
here, man. Shoot.
I paid $12 to go get Bo, and that included his license, his shots, and being neutered at the local pound.
Yep. That's normal for here in the States. You can go to the pound or to a rescue, and they're just about, if you qualify, they'll give them to you.
Yeah, I can't
Mom.
afford it.
Birds are cheap. I mean, cheap. So, it's a lot of-
Well, it's because they're not as popular as a.
I'll tell you what, wouldn't Tim suit a cockatoo on his shoulder? Big fuck off hippie bird with.
Well, if he could stretch his cock up onto his shoulder, he's a hell of a man.
Well, goddamn.
That
I
would
would never be alone. I would never be alone.
I'd just give somebody for Tim to argue with. Fucking bird would be like, "Fuck you." He'd be like, "No, fuck you."
I don't even want to
cock-
know
You
what
see
an
that
English,
cockatoo on YouTube?
a purebred.
Which one,
English
Buster,
wolf.
Gizmo?
I don't even know what they cost.
The one that just tells her, he goes off on her. He goes, "Come here, get in the cage. Fuck you." I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah. It's in the one where the guy jumps on his cage and the bird's going, "Yeah, go on, fuck yeah, fuck
Yeah.
off."
Yeah, spinning his head around because the guy before him used to abuse him,
Yeah.
and that was the cage that he used to be in. And yeah, he goes off. I'm like, damn, cat is more than a truck driver. Swears more than a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, down here the sheriff does really good deals all the time at the pound. So some
Yeah, he
days they
must
do
like-
completely
must like-
free, and then some days it's like really cheap. It'll be like 20, 25 bucks. Or it could be
If I can
$12.
find, I've been looking around for a free cat. You know, if I see any, I'll pick one up, but not until then. Because then it's going to cost me to get shots and everything. Yeah.
Speak to
What?
Dominic.
Well,
Oh,
Dominic's
God.
nowhere near Tim though, neither.
I know he's
no.
nowhere near Tim, but he knows someone that deals with rescues, and they may be able to put you into with somebody nearer to you, because they all link to and talk to each other.
He might. I don't know. He might. Oh, look at the cute little pussy.
That's Australian Animal Humane Society Rescue.
Right. You see this? You see the one called Star? You'd be living on edge if you had that, because every time it crosses your path, it's bad luck.
Now click on one of them. Click on one of them.
Which one you want me to click on?
Any of them. Click on any
That
of
one.
them.
That one.
Princess.
Look at
Nero.
Princess Peach.
Okay. Go
Yeah, look.
down. Option
Fucking
feed.
hell.
Yeah, $100,
$50.
$150.
See?
And that's $150 at Star.
Yep.
Right, there's another feed, some other $22 feed down there too
Yep.
at the bottom.
Because they got to be
Yeah.
spaded. They got to be everything. Yeah. Now that's not Australia. That's Minnesota. Woodbury,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. It's not Australian. It's Animal Humane Society. It's not Australian Humane Society.
Let me see. But I put in Australian.
Yeah, but the cats are like, "G'day, mate."
Yeah. Yeah. Watch out for that tree. Yeah, I can't afford it.
And a true fact, you can chuck a cat, drop a cat from any height, and it will land on its feet every
Yeah, I
time.
tried that once. Boy, did that piss off my girlfriend when I threw him off the balcony. Oh, I said he'll be back. Nope. He used to jump off the balcony at nighttime and go out and raise hell and then come back. I don't know how the hell he got back up, but that fucker climbed up. We're on the second story. He climbed up and got back.
I've seen cats climb walls, literally.
Fucking
And
crazy.
walk across the ceiling.
That's animal welfare. That's not Australian.
Yeah, it is. Animal welfare. .au.
AU. Yeah.
Australia.
My cat will climb the column. On
Right,
our
go up, Paul. You
lanai.
got to click meet the cat.
Meet the cat. Meet the cat.
Meet the cat. Meet the cat. Meet the cat. Oh,
Meow. Right,
I'm
now
shocked.
click the cat. So he doesn't want a rabbit.
Which one you want?
Either one. Any of them.
You want a fuzzy one or a short-haired or?
That's what she said. Any
So
of them.
that
just-
one. That one.
Yeah,
That looks a character.
Any of them.
2-year-old female.
$50 fee.
Decent.
Starting fee.
Adoption fee is only $50.
That's just the start, though.
What do you mean, just to start?
Then you got to get the shots, and then you got to get.
No, it's all
everything.
done.
No,
It
all
says
the
there.
shots
That's
are
all
done.
part of it.
They're trying to get you a loving animal to love on, Tim.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a dating site to me.
Just be careful though. It's called Twix.
Yeah, I know. Somebody might try to eat them.
This one is
Tim's
a
lucky to
quiet
get the
household
really mean
cat.
ass cat.
Yeah, have
Oh,
you heard Dominic's new cat's called freaking Vegemite?
Yeah, I would like to get a little kitten.
Oh, there you go.
We do good. I would like a little kitten though, so I can train him. Look, he's looking at you like I'm gonna steal your food when you get up and go to the bathroom. Hershey, no, don't want him. Nope.
Tim would have to get the one cat that have him cornered in the room all the time when he's home.
Right. Oh, that's a beautiful cat. Look at that cat. Oh,
That
that's a
Ava.
good cat.
Look at that cat.
Yeah, that's a good cat. Must be a short hair. He's like, let me stay here. That's my tree. These fuckers wouldn't own a bigger tree.
Have you noticed they all say I'm shy? I don't think they are. It's a freaking cat.
Look, all they bought me is a fucking basket. I want a kitten though.
Well, this one's only $40 fee.
Yeah, but it's 2 years old. 1 year old.
1-year-old.
That's not bad.
I want a
Good
kitten.
age. It's had all its injections by that age.
Yeah, see, pets are expensive as fuck to go and get anything done to them.
Well, everything's costs money. Nothing's free.
Yeah, I know that. That's pretty obvious, but I find it hard to take care of myself. Why should I get a, you know?
Where is this adoption at? It says adoption is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tuesday to Sunday.
Yeah, but that's dogs.
Well, scroll down. It just showed the address, but you scroll back up. Go down. Go down. Go down. Contact on the left-hand side. That's South Australia. I live 2 states away.
But I'm sure if you called them, they probably put you in the right direction.
Probably.
Want a cat to give to a forever home, Tim.
What?
So we want you to get a cat so it has a forever home.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Let me get my bills taken care of. I'll give that about 2 more weeks.
I can see Tim getting a cat, putting the cat flap in, and then having to use the cat flap to get in.
Right.
We smash the door and the cat door, smash the fucking finger. Come here, you little bastard.
I can see him jumping up on a 3D printer.
might
Don't
as
need
well
that.
have a use.
Don't need that. What happened to your printer? Kitty cat. I can see my prints ending, and then there's cat fluff all through the print. What the fuck? Cheers, Corey.
Corey's off, is he?
He was sending me messages, showed me where to find the rookie. Yeah.
Well,
gotta
it's
go
just,
get-
when you said there were $500 to $800 cats, I know there are,
In
but
my
I
area.
also know that there's a lot of cats out there looking for a good home for a lot less money everywhere around the world.
I was going to go through Marketplace because I went physically into the adoption places around here, and they were like 300, 400. Oh, fuck, oh. No way.
Dude, cats are a problem everywhere. Like in our
Yeah.
area, we have a really bad problem with stray cats. They're fucking everywhere. I remember at our old house, dude, at like 2 a.m, you'd go outside and it was like a fucking fight club out there.
Yeah.
All you'd hear out in the dark is fucking like 20 cats going at it, just ripping the shit out of each other. And then there was an area that's now cleared out that used to have a bunch of trees, but the land has since been bought and being developed on. But there was
Yeah,
like
Tim.
100 stray cats living in there, and this lady used to come by every day and feed them.
Tim, pick your cute kitty cat. Size of these fuckers.
Holy fuck, that's a bobcat or a lynx. Mother- That's a lynx. Wonder what she's doing with that thing at nighttime. Jeez,
Look at that one.
Look at the size of them cats.
no way.
Wow.
No way. That's an attack cat. Fuck that. I didn't want a bobcat or a lynx. I want a cat.
Think
Might
of
as well
the
get a fucking cheetah at that point.
Fuck it hell.
think of the chat up line, Tim. Your fans
be like,
coming
what
on
do
to
you
see my big kitty.
What did you get
People
today?
get the
Oh,
hell out of your way at the pet store.
Yeah. There used to be in Reading, Pennsylvania, when we were younger, there used to be this sensei that used to walk the streets with his lion. And it was allowed. He was allowed to have a lion.
Really, a lion, a full-size
Yeah.
lion?
Yeah, he would go everywhere. And it was one of my dad's friends. He was a Vietnam vet, and he came back and he would walk the lion every day.
Well, then he could play that song. What is it? I Walk the Line.
Huh? You're funny. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
jump
probably
off. I'll
going
catch y'all
on.
later.
Okay,
Only
catch
Justin.
already,
Yeah,
Justin.
I think we're gonna call it
Yeah,
7:30.
see y'all later.
See you, man.
We'll
Bye.
see you. We'll see you later, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning.
Peace, my brothers and sisters.
Bye for now,
Guys,
everybody.
hello.
Take care. David,
Later.
hope you're doing better, buddy.
I'll get there.
Okay. All right.